What's popping YouTube? Let me hop back with another video. And wait, let me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm turnt. I'm turnt. Cause I passed all my classes. I ain't gonna lie. This semester was one of the hardest semesters. If not, no, this was the hardest semester of my young life. I've been on this earth for 19 years. Almost, it's gonna be 20 in a few months. And I ain't gonna lie. I've never felt so stressed. I've never felt a time period so stressful from man, what the fuck? Bro, hold on. Stand up now and face the sun. Don't hide my tail, I turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be a king when kingdom comes. Bro, someone calling me? What the hell? Oh, boy, I'm dumb. My fault. But nah, like I was saying, boom, I passed all my classes, right? I ain't gonna lie. Boom, March came, bruh. When what the fuck? Oh shoot, I did not mean to cuss. My fault. I'm just trying stuff on my camera. But boom, when March came, I ain't gonna lie, I was getting uppercutted because like boom, spring break happened. I'm not studying during spring break, and then like the week after spring break, like a week or two after spring break, I had to go on a cruise with my family. So it was no studying, no nothing for 2 weeks. When I tell you I was so behind in my chemistry class, like when I tell you no behind, I don't even think behind is a word. I was like, bro, like imagine like so say like the chemistry professor was Usain Bolt and I'm a coughing baby. Yeah. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Yeah. That's what it was. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit happened. I swear to God, like I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fail this class. Like you can ask her. I was so discouraged. Or like I'm not gonna say I was discouraged, but I was mad discouraged. I'm just putting back. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I apologize. My fault. My bad. Bad, I'm gonna call you back. I'm making a YouTube video. Nah, but like I was saying, boom. Yo, what is going on, bruh? Like my fault. I'm so lit that I'm just doing anything. But nah, let me show you my health sci or my healthcare class final grade. Boom. I don't know if y'all can see this, but it says 91.90, and I, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing stuff. But anyways, okay. But like I was saying, boom, I was getting uppercutted in that class. I was dead ass getting uppercutted in that class. In my chemistry class, boom, I had like a and the at like the midterm grade, I had like an 85. Okay, I was looking good. Boom, I missed that week and I missed those 2 weeks, or I missed that week of class, right, bro? When I tell you, my I'm so thankful I had a great professor. Because if I didn't have a great professor, I wouldn't have passed that class. I was so behind that I took that next test. I got a 46. Do you understand that? That made my grade go from a 80 something to a 72. I lost over 10 points because of one test. And don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I was not preparing like I should have. I'm not gonna lie. I was not preparing like I should have. I didn't get the best homework grades. That I'm not gonna lie. That like 3 week period was like a bad period for me. So I can't like. I'm not gonna entirely blame the professor. Like, cause matter of fact, I'm not gonna blame the professor at all. I'm just gonna blame the circumstances and my lack of you know what I'm saying, my lack of just preparing. But boom, after that, I feel like that was a wake up call, and I did the save my grade thing, and you know what I'm saying, like I locked in. I had to lock in. So boom, after that, boom, I got my shit together, right? Boom, I was climbing that wall. I was doing all the homework assignments. I was even going in for extra credit, and I hate going in for extra credit because I don't like talking to teachers about my problems. And boom, he was so helpful, bro. Like I will not forget going to that because that made me pass the class. Boom, I went got help. The the third test, okay, I got a 61, but I was still passing the class. I got a 61, and like keep in mind, I'm still like I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm still struggling in the class. So a 61 was better than a 46 to me. And then I got I got like 8 points back from that 46 because of the save my grade. So I was fine. I was fine. I think I had like a 50 something on the test now. And then it raised my grade to a 75. And then boom, I did all that. I did all that. I needed a 60. I needed a 60 to pass the final. I needed a 60 to pass that class. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the final. I was looking at like all the study guys and stuff like that. I knew that I wasn't gonna. I knew that I wasn't gonna pass that final. I'm not gonna lie. I knew that I wasn't gonna pass that final. I was going to all the help sessions. It didn't do anything. I think I reached the cap for what I could learn at that point in time. Like if I had more time, then yeah, I could have learned more. But at that point in time, I was capped. So I'm like, yo, I gotta do something. So boom, I took the test. I had to take the test blind, basically. I had note cards and stuff like that I could look on, but like you know what I'm saying, like that's only gonna help so much. Boom, I ended up getting a 60 on the final. So boom, I passed that class with a 70. I had a C. I got a C in the class. Thank the Lord, cause like I could have like passing. You need a D, but nobody wants a D because like you know what I'm saying, like that's a GPA tanker. You like it looks better. It looks better to have a 2.0 than a 3.0 or than a 1.0. So you know what I'm saying. I'm not concerned about that. Then boom, I had statistics or I'm gonna go to my next class that I didn't do that well on, my health education class. I'm not gonna lie, I had an 80. I had like an 80 something that whole class. But then I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, like I was slacking on the final presentation. So I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do good on it. I got a 56 and they dropped my grade down to a C. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody takes losses. Everybody takes losses. So I wasn't mad. And then boom, you have my statistics test. Boom. I I'm sort of decent in math. Like it took me a long time, but I got a lot better at math. And then boom, I'm going through the class. The class was pretty. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy at the same time. So I'm in there. I think I got like an 83 in the class, like an 82, 83. Boom, I took the statistics test. I got a 100 on that test. I got a 100 on that test. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my defining moment in college, in my opinion. That's my defining. Like that's the reason why we do this shit. Cause I got 100 on the final, and then boom, I'm in there. I'm like, okay, like I'm understanding all of that stuff. Like I'm like, yo, this shit is not that hard. But then, boom, I turned the test in. That bitch said 40 out of 43. Like what's that? A 93. I'm like, oh, I'm popping. And then boom, after that, boom, he goes in and he has like we get like a curve on the grade, right? We get a curve on the grade because it's like you know what I'm saying, like it's math. You always get a curve on the grade in math. So it kind of went like relative to how you did. You get extra points for it. So I got 7 extra points because I think like basically it goes off the higher score gets 100. The higher score gets 100, or like the highest scores I guess gets 100. Then it goes down and it gives you that many points. So since I'm assuming I was at least one of the highest grades in the class, cause I got a 93 and I got 7 points. So say you got a 75, you would get an 82 because you get 7 extra points. So I got the 7 extra points to get to 100. I felt, bro, like that. You could tell everybody. You could tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. And then boom, I took my health education, or I took my intro to healthcare class, and I got a 91. Boom, bro, when I tell you, bro, I'm elated. I'm elated. Like, bro, when I tell you, like, bro, I kid you not, that helped, bro. No, that chemistry class was dead crossing me, bro. Like that chemistry class, I love that teacher, but I will never go back to that class. I promise you, I'm not going back. I can't go back. But that's what I got to talk about, bro. Like, y'all have a blessed one.